Hello, everyone. Welcome to a special college football Saturday edition of the Football Center. I hope everyone is having a good day. So far, we have tons of action to get into. So, without further ado, Snazzy is here with us live once again. Hello, Snazzy.
I'm back. Hello.
Okay, so without further ado, I think we should get into a lot of the action because we have a lot of action happening. I want to get to one game I was watching a little bit earlier, right before the broadcast started. That game is the Liberty and Wake Forest game. Oh, actually, hang on. Let's go to Washington real quick. We have a scoring update there. Washington just got another touchdown. That looks to be 22-0 against Michigan State. That game will be upset right there.
And I thought Michigan State was going to destroy Washington, but I guess not.
Okay, let's go back to that Liberty game, as I was saying. So 30 late in the game, Wake Forest with a touchdown. Liberty then prevails with a touchdown. I thought it was an interception, turned into a touchdown. For some reason, actually, hang on, we got another scoring update in Washington. Don't know what happened there with the kick, but
so I'm watching that game right now. They tried to fake it and get two more points for some reason, and
Okay, I couldn't tell what happened
there. Wait, it was a bad snap.
Bad snap.
The holder caught it and just got tackled.
Yeah. Okay. So whoever the person that makes the plays decided let's be stupid and go for two and not just kick it in to tie the game, and so it went for two, failed, and they lost to Wake Forest 37-36. I think they should have just taken the field goal and ended it. That would probably been the best bet.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Appalachian State with a Hail
Oh my gosh! Okay, we'll get to that. Actually, let's go to that game right now. Oh my gosh! So, college game day. If you weren't with us last week, but you're here now. Appalachian State had an upset on Texas A&M. They got paid $1.5 million to go to their facility, the Texas A&M's facility, play against them, and they won. And college game day was there today. Everyone thought Appalachian State would win. Turns out it would not be the case, as Troy would be winning. They go final play in the game. They go for a Hail Mary, and it looks like he's an interception, but he misses it. How is that? I really didn't watch the game. I only saw that highlights, so I don't remember how it went. I'm sure you probably watched it. You saw it.
Yeah, I saw it. So what happened was the play before that, they ran the ball. They had no timeouts. They hurried up, spiked the ball as quick as possible. Next play, Hail Mary, touchdown.
Yeah, it was a touchdown. Appalachian State was able to win that game. But I'm pretty sure it was about to be an interception. He dropped it or something, and the other guy caught it. I can't remember exactly how that went. Let's go to the halftime report in some of these games that I'm on right now.
Wait, hold on. Before we do that, I want to say something.
Go ahead.
Alabama destroys UL Monroe. That wasn't even fair.
I think those really good ranked teams deserve to be playing better teams than that. But anyway, we have 49-7 halftime. Oklahoma State prevailing. We have Toledo. They actually have 2 touchdowns against Ohio State, but Ohio State is winning that game 42-14. Tennessee 35-0. It looks like they're about to go into halftime against Akron. 14-17, the upset alert currently with Missouri State.
Tennessee coming off a big win against Pitt.
That was last week.
Acrisure Stadium.
That was last week. Yeah. Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
Currently, end of the first quarter, Clemson is winning against Louisiana Tech, 10-0.
That's a negative good score.
Oregon today. We obviously knew Oregon was going to more than likely win, but obviously
That was actually our game of the week.
in rankings it wasn't upset 41-20. The final score BYU's is now 2-1. Same with Oregon.
In our game of the
we
week,
actually
right there,
hang on. Let's go to Florida real quick. It seems as we have a scoring update there. In the swamp, looks like Florida has just gotten a touchdown. It was an interception from South Florida. We obviously as well. We know that Georgia won 48-7. Oklahoma, Nebraska being we thought that they could somehow maybe do an upset. Obviously not. Is that game was what was that game? Yeah.
Weren't those are 2 games of the week? Oregon and BYU and Nebraska and Oklahoma.
Yeah, 49-14 in that. And so Stazzy, how was your pick for Thursday Night Football game of the week? Let's get into that game. Because
Justin Herbert comes out with the broken ribs, but
yes.
Hey,
we'll talk about that in just a minute.
I was thinking of what I was gonna say for this game. You know, Justin Herbert really shouldn't have been playing that night. He should have just took it off for the rest of the season. But hey, he pulled through, and they almost pulled it off, man.
Kansas improving to 3-0 against Houston, 48-30. So for anyone who was not with us last Thursday, last Sunday actually, we made a game of the week, and obviously that was the Chargers Chiefs Thursday Night Football. I voted for the Chiefs. Snazzy thought, we'll go with the Chargers.
Dude, the Chargers are so good.
He looked like he was gonna win it, but then with the broken ribs, that allowed me to get the win. He's currently 1-1 on his predictions. I'm currently 2-0.
True.
We'll talk about the game of the week a little bit later, probably around the end of the broadcast. Later, this.
So listen. So since the college football games today are gonna be over.
Hang on. I have a scoring update real quick. Texas, they finally have gotten a touchdown. It is 7-3 against UTSA. Go ahead, Stazzy. Sorry, I just had to interrupt with that.
Who's our game of the week for next week? College.
I'm gonna actually check. What games that look good that could actually.
Obviously, our game of the week for the first week of college football was Ohio State versus Notre Dame.
Oh, I have two that we could do.
All right.
We could either do Tennessee versus Florida.
That's the good one.
Or where was it? Actually, I may have 3. I found another one. I don't know what one. Oh,
we'll pick 2.
Arkansas versus Texas A&M. Or Clemson and Wake Forest.
So an ACC matchup. We'll go with that. We'll go with the ACC.
Okay, so ACC matchup. We'll do predictions.
Clemson and Wake Forest.
We'll do predictions probably like during our Thursday Night Football broadcast. On Thursday we'll do that. We'll do a predictions then.
And also, I say we go. Actually, we can pick all 3 if you want.
I say we should only do one for both, and then we'll have to do I think for next week's NFL game, I think we should really do the Steelers Browns big rivalry. I think we should do that.
Yeah.
So we'll do predictions for that Tuesday. Whenever we do a fantasy fantasy conversations, because we'll be live tomorrow 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the 1:00 games. We won't be live for the rest of the day, but we will be live again Tuesday for results of those games.
Yep.
425 games. Pittsburgh. They face Western Michigan tonight. They are currently in the red zone. They're live on ESPNU.
I'm going to go mute for a second, Holly.
We also have Michigan crushing Connecticut 59-0. Kentucky being Youngstown 31-0. Georgia, South Carolina 48-7. Baylor 42-7 against Texas State. Mississippi just crushing Georgia Tech 42-0. Penn State and Auburn. I honestly thought Auburn could possibly maybe somehow do an upset. No, not even close. As that one game was
Penn
41-12.
I feel like Penn State can. They might. I'm not saying they will. I'm saying they might pull off. They might pull off the playoffs. They might make it. You never know.
No, I don't think so because on October 15th they play Michigan, so that could end there. They also play number 3 Ohio State 2 weeks later, and then the season finale is against Michigan State. So they will either have 2 or 3 losses by the end of the season going into playoffs. I don't know. We'll see. Alabama, we talked about that game 63-7. And then we talked about the Liberty game 37-36 because of idiotic coordinators. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude anyway. If you are watching, obviously again, hashtag football singer or just comment on the comment section if you wanna chat with us during this episode, the special edition episode. I don't see any tweets coming in for it, so I don't think anyone's really watching. But Louisiana Tech, they're actually in the red zone currently. I'm gonna switch over to that game real quick. I'm gonna watch that real quick. I'm gonna. So I have currently I have up the Ohio State game, and I also have up the Michigan game. But I do want to turn to this game and see what happens because that's very interesting. That's going to be very interesting. I don't believe anyone is watching, so that kind of sucks. But okay, I'm gonna try and pull it up. My streaming device I'm watching it on is kind of slow, so it might not pull up very fast before something big happens. Okay. It looks like it's slowed down. What about a Sean Clifford hit earlier today?
Oh.
I did not get a chance to watch that game. I only saw the scores. But all I know is he had a pretty nasty hit from what I saw. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
So, I want to talk about something. Bryce Young had a pretty good game today.
Go
he
ahead.
had 236 yards. I think he was 13 for 22 with 268 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Pretty good game.
CJ Stroud currently 18 for 20, 297 yards and 4 touchdowns. So he's also doing a pretty impressive game. Those are probably your 2 best guys currently so far watching everything. It looks like they did a field goal. Oh, it looks like scoring update. Louisiana Tech, they had a field goal happen. UTSA looks like they were in the red zone against Texas. They could be winning that game real quick. Like Pittsburgh still in the red zone. They have a timeout. They timed out. That Notre Dame game, they finally won.
Oh yeah, thank God.
I actually have I'm watching they actually have the highlights on right now. It looked like they almost won that game, but he dropped it. So California could have kept it going, but they might but they lost. They could have won that game. Obviously Appalachian State, we know that game. That was a big thing. That was intense. I can't show the clip obviously for copyright purposes of college football. But I'm sure if you search up on YouTube, I'm sure other people who don't listen to the copyright rules or they're allowed to, they have it up. So you could watch it there. That was intense. CJ Stroud, I mean, he's doing a pretty good game. We'll definitely update you on that game as well as all the other games currently going on throughout the night. soon we should have the big game of Miami versus Texas A&M, Utah versus SDSU, and USC at 10:30 versus Fresno State. We should be live until like 11:30ish. So we will have some coverage of the USC game, all those coverages live here. NC State is beating Texas Tech 20-7 at half. We're gonna take a quick little break. We will be right back. We are live with all the college football games. Currently, we will keep you updated on some of the games that we are watching, and we will be right back in 1 minute. We'll be back. And we are back. A little scoring update in against Western Michigan, Pittsburgh. Ben Sauls missed a 27-yard field goal. That is unfortunate. So the score is still 13-6.
Yeah, Pitt. After the horrendous
they've had too many injuries. So they've had to adjust this week.
Yeah,
so
including Keaton Slovis and all them, but
I mean, Rhode Island should be an easier thing maybe for Pitt next week, but it hopefully can get better for them.
The only thing they have to do is adapt to the pressure of no Keaton Slovis.
Maybe Nick Patty. I mean, I don't know how Nick Patty I don't know what happened there, so I can't say exactly like why and when he'll come back. If it's a minor injury, they might be back. Maybe he'll be back in next week. But I don't really think they need. I think they might want him to rest, especially since Rhode Island should be an easy game for them. That they don't really need the big guys out if they don't have to have them out. Quick update on the Clemson game. Clemson is evolved. It is second down and 10.
I'll give you all the updates I got on that.
Wait, what game?
Clemson. I'll give you all the updates on that.
Oh yeah, I'm watching both of them currently until Washington comes.
A little 4-yard rush by number 26 on Clemson.
Let's go to wait, what time is it for you, Sazzy?
On what?
That game.
11-13.
11. Well, don't tell me time. Tell me down. What down is it?
Oh, third down 6.
Okay, so you will pretty updated from what I am. Quick little update. Michigan State, they're in the red zone. It's 4th and 3. In that game.
That's a pretty big upset for them. Oh, good catch by number 0 leads them to the 31-yard line. Williams for Clemson. Big play.
Michigan State, they might be able to finally get the first scoring thing.
Oh, a score alert. UTSA scored.
Yep, I was just gonna say, I just saw
Texas, that. 10-7.
Scoring update. Michigan State with a touchdown that game. Finally, 6-22 for Michigan State. I'm so happy that I actually finally got something going for them.
Yep, CJ Stroud, 18 for 20, 297 passing yards and 4 touchdowns.
They are currently going back into the second half with Toledo getting the ball first.
Oklahoma beats Nebraska 49-14, one of our game of the week. Let's see if Clemson
Coleman.
can
I don't
capitalize.
know how to pronounce the first name, but Coleman gets the touchdown for Michigan State.
And DJ Ueglieli throws it right over number 80, right out of his reach. So no touchdown.
What game is this? Clemson?
Clemson
Yeah.
versus
Okay.
Louisiana Tech.
Okay.
Syracuse beats Purdue 32-29.
Well, that game must have been
Indiana
close.
beats Western Kentucky 33-30 final OT.
Will
Overtime.
Nebraska ever get a win?
I have no clue.
Scoring update coming from Washington. Michigan State going for 2, and he makes it. It will be 8-22 in that game.
And DJ Ueglieli almost intercepted by number 52 on Louisiana Tech. He was getting pressured.
Oh, and it's an interception for Ohio State. CJ Stroud will get back on the field. We're at around the 50-yard line. That is good news for Ohio State fans. Ohio State must be really happy. The student section must be going crazy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, Dabo Swinney for the Clemson Tigers talking to his quarterback, DJ Ueglieli, about the pressure. They're attempting a 36 yard.
Right to him. That is not
and the ball
good
is right down the middle, making it 13-3 Clemson.
13-3.
No, DJ Ueglieli. Probably who I should have picked for our fantasy thing.
Yeah?
Probably who I should have picked, man.
Me could drop one of them to get him a little run for number 8.
But I can't drop
number 5. And number 5 will take it all the way. Is it a touchdown, though, or is he stopped? No, they say he stopped right before the goal line. That is number 5. Hayden, he got pushed out of bounds last second, it looks like, around the 3. But they will be in the red zone. Ohio State. Oh my, that is an intense thing. That is very intense. It looks like there will be an injury on the play in that game. So we'll step aside on that game for a minute until they come back with that game. We'll talk about the Washington game because they got the ball. No, Washington first down, the 1:22 left in the second quarter. He's in almost an interception, but that is dropped. And it will be second down and 10. 1:17 left in that game.
No, Clemson's very, very favored to win the ACC. I would be surprised if they don't in the way.
I mean, the only way that could happen is a big upset. For whoever they play, possibly.
If they play Pitt, yeah.
I will probably check the ACC standings around 9:25. We'll take a little break right before we check the
Clemson's
standings.
Definitely first because they're the 5 seed nationally. They're the 5 seed.
Yeah, I'm gonna check right now. ACC. No. Virginia Tech is first, so it will be Clemson and Virginia Tech right now.
Dang.
And it looks like it will be second down and goal for Ohio State. Yeah, so it looks like Virginia Tech versus Clemson will be the matchup right now.
If the season ended right now, who do you think's the Heisman?
I don't know. Maybe CJ or
CJ Stroud.
CJ, I think. Second down and goal. The question is, will CJ try to go for a pass or will he just try to get a run in with someone? Looks like they will do a run, and he will not get it. He will be short, and it will be third down. CJ, just go for a pass. I think that'll be your best bet. First down 10 for Washington. Washington is past the 50. No, he looks like from replay. He did not. CJ Hayden did not make it to the goal line.
And Clemson is kicking the ball off right now to Louisiana Tech.
They go with another run. Is he in? It was a rush by Hayden. Is he in? They will say
he's gonna run it out.
Yes, the touchdown by Mitch Rossi. Second down and 10. Washington airs it out. That will be incomplete. It will be third down and 10 on that. In that game, Pitt versus Western Michigan, 13-6 at the half. 47 seconds left in that game, and Rozzy with a touchdown.
How do you feel, about the quarterback for Clemson, DJ Uiagalelei?
I mean, he's a great quarterback. Another great quarterback is the Washington quarterback right now. He is doing phenomenal against this team. He's going to go for a scramble, actually, and that will be fourth down. But, I mean, it will be halftime in a minute, so, I mean, that's the only good thing. 49-14, no scores so far in Ohio.
Ohio State, they're the front runners to
CJ
win the
Stroud
nine.
currently, let's check out his yardages. 297. Yeah, I actually want to look at something. 297. He is 297. When it comes to rushing, he is 9. So 297. I think, if I'm right, he should have 11.88 fantasy points in passing. Rush. I mean, we're gonna look at all that later. We're not gonna look at Jordan Addison until tomorrow. We will talk about Jordan Addison in the game, like who won this week. Later on tomorrow during a 1:15 broadcast, and we're gonna preview that real quick. We'll preview it is the end of the broadcast as well. So we're gonna be live streaming the 1:00 NFL games, and we'll also be recapping the AP Top 25 and our fantasy scores and how we did today with our college fantasy.
And then on Tuesday we'll do the start and sit 'em.
And then on Tuesday we'll preview that as well. We're gonna do a little start and sit 'em for you guys. That way you guys can figure out who to put on. We're gonna do like a little bit of that now. I mean, it's not really gonna be start and sit 'em. It's gonna be a question. Will George Kittle come back tomorrow?
No.
We've seen that there's been talks, but I don't believe he's coming back. But I was not. Well, is Drake London going to pop off this?
Again?
Oh, and report in Washington, it will be a touchdown with 4 seconds left. Washington will get another touchdown.
Bro, Washington. Oh my God. How is Michigan State not winning?
A report coming from George Kittle now. With the head coach is saying that the tight end looked awesome in his return to a limited practice on Friday. This was Friday at 4:42. So that game, he does play at 4:05. So that will be a game time decision. A couple of other game time decisions. We have Brandon Ayuk. There's that. I mean, you might want to put him on, you might not. Lazard, he plays against Chicago. He's still listed as questionable. He was limited, so we will probably let you know because if that will be good. Jalen Hurts, he should be shining tomorrow against fantasy. I mean, on Monday for fantasy analysts, so put him on. That will be very good. Ohio State just kicked off for Toledo, so that is very good. That atmosphere, though, it's always amazing. You love to see it, though. Texas A&M, that game just started a minute ago. We will switch to that during a halftime report for Washington.
So I want to talk about George Kittle. His stats last year, he mustered 71 catches, 910 yards, 12.8 average. His this play was 48 yards, and he had 6 touchdowns, which was the most out of his career. Not too bad of a year. His best year was 2018.
Sazzy, I hate to interrupt you, but let's go to Texas Tech real quick. They are in the red zone. They could be showing an upset report right now. We are still currently waiting to see what happens while they're in the red zone, but that could be a big upset. Hopefully, is Van Dyke still the quarterback? I think so, yeah. Yeah, hopefully Van Dyke could possibly get the win for them. If not, it will obviously be Texas A&M bringing home the upset. I mean, they're the favorite. However, I would think that if you consider numbers like 13, it would be an upset. But obviously, they're the favorite going into this. Texas A&M. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens there. Toledo trying to stay in this game just barely.
Broken ribs.
Texas A&M update. They just kicked a field goal. It will be 3-0 in Texas.
Against the Chiefs, Justin Herbert has 68.8 completion percentage, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, and 100.5 passer rating. It's not too bad for having broken ribs. I mean,
with that stat, we are going to take a quick 2-minute commercial break. We are live covering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 college football games currently. We will be right back after 2 minutes. We'll be back. And make sure that you use hashtag Football Center either on Twitter and all that, or just try in the comments and we can talk to you during the podcast. That's how we can include you in this podcast. All right, we will be back after 2 minutes. We'll be back. And welcome back. We are back. You know him, you love him. It's Snazzy. Snazzy's here. He's been here, but if you just watching, Snazzy is here with us live. Let's have a little quick update. Scoring update real quick, because we just got this in to the Football Center broadcast. Oklahoma State with another touchdown. Gundy passed Kale Cubanis to the right for a 25-yard touchdown. That game is 55-7 against a Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions. That's a little bit of a tongue twister. Currently Miami is getting the ball in Texas. Toledo has the ball against Ohio State, so they are being crushed 49-14. CJ Stroud having himself a night. Arkansas could be getting upset. We will continue broadcasting that game. We are also live. Savvy, he's our insider for the Louisiana Tech Clemson game, which, by the way, they are in the red zone with a Louisiana Tech timeout currently. We will continue bringing you action for that game. And right now, I'm bringing you guys action for all the games. But most importantly, I'm bringing you guys action for the Miami Texas A&M game, the Michigan versus State versus Washington game, and the Ohio State versus Toledo game, as well as all the other ones with a quick announcement with scoring updates and match in those games. So let's get into that Louisiana Tech game. How's the Louisiana Tech doing against Clemson? Are they actually like
Oh,
holding
they're
against
in the
their own?
red zone, third and goal. But see what they can do here. Let's see what their coach puts together for them right here. They're at the 11-yard line right now, and they will. It'll be a timeout for Louisiana Tech. With 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go. How do you feel about all these games today?
Wish there would have been more action, like more upsets. I need the upsets. I love the upsets. They're great. They're great action. I wish we had more of them. Last week was actually amazing with them. Miami tried to go long and they can't get it. That'll be incomplete pass. But there was a flag though, so we'll keep you updated on that game. Currently Toledo throws down intended. Toledo has the ball.
Alright, I'm gonna make my predictions for Monday night. Bills and Titans. Bills.
Hey, a little. Oh, what happened? That's caught. First down, and it will be a touchdown. Toledo with a touchdown.
Holy Toledo!
Oh my! What a throw by D. Finn. I don't know his first name, but oh my! What a scramble! What a throw! Tyler Van Dyke gets hit as he throws, and that will be second down and 10 for them. He scrambled away from so many defenders. What a throw! What a catch! There were 4 suspendeds: Evan Stewart, Chris Marshall, Denver Harris, and Smoke Bowie. They got suspended for violation of team rules. Very interesting. A little run, second down and 10. That's gonna go. He's gonna go to the 40 with that Miami first down and 10. Toledo, are you shocked, Snazzy? Are you shocked that Toledo is actually going this far in the game?
Who they play?
They're playing Ohio State right now. It is 21-49.
I'm very shocked.
I'm shocked they're even getting this many points.
I'm surprised they even scored a point.
It's actually impressive that they are actually like they're not gonna win. I know they're not gonna win, but it's actually shocking that they could have a chance.
I'm surprised
and a trap pass from Miami. That's gonna be second down and 10. Miami. Yeah.
I'm surprised they even scored a point against Ohio State.
I'm shocked too. But I assume that they were at least going to score 7, but the fact that they were able to score 21. Scoring up at Arkansas, that game is 17-17. Arkansas just got a field goal. That game is streaming live on ESPN Plus. Texas, they just got another touchdown. So that game is 17-14 UTSA. As we know, Louisiana Tech is in the red zone. We'll hopefully make updates on that game.
Yep, I got you on that.
Oh, it will be third down and 1 at the 21 the yard line for Miami.
The Louisiana Tech will run the ball to the 5-yard line. That is not going to be a touchdown.
So that will probably be a field goal. So that score will probably be 6-13. Maybe going into half. Maybe.
Wait, hold on. They might be going for this. Hold on.
Oh, this is interesting.
Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, the quarterback's still out there.
And that run for Miami, that would be a first down. Miami might be able to get a touchdown to prevail, as they are now in the red zone. So that's very interesting to know. CJ Stroud.
And they're not going to go for it. They're
CJ Stroud with a nice throw. He will not be getting a first down, but he will get another good pass.
Is Jackson Smith a Jigba play?
He was earlier. I don't know if I haven't seen much of him since, but he was playing, and that's why I put him on my starting list for the game.
You know, I really wanted to see Cal upset Notre Dame.
We almost had it, but he dropped it. in the end zone whenever the Hail Mary happened.
He's a bum. He's a bum.
The thing is, injured guy maybe for Toledo? I'm not sure about that. It is 3rd and 4.
Hey, it looks like Louisiana Tech is not gonna
Go for it.
Yeah. And Arkansas is gonna score to make it 17-17.
Yep. 2nd and 10. It is 2nd and 10 and flags go everywhere. This might either be a false start or a delay of game. It will be a false start on the offense. It will be 2nd and 15. Not what you would like to see. So much action going on. We're gonna take a quick take a break. I'm not gonna get popcorn. I wish I would have, but I'm not gonna get popcorn. But I will. I'm gonna get a sack real quick. Wish it was popcorn though, but I'm not popcorn. Maybe tomorrow. I wish the popcorn would be good right now. So we're gonna take a quick 1 minute break. We are live with 11 college football games currently. As actually making that 12 because I just realized I forgot that LSU and Mississippi State were playing, so we're also going to be watching that game. 3rd and 15, Miami. 3rd and 3, Ohio State. We're actually going to stay on. Actually, I'm going to stay on because since it's slowed down on all these things, we're going to see how these slow downs go, and then we're going to take a quick break. Because I do want to see. CJ Stroud will be passing. So expect another pass.
Oh,
for CJ Stroud.
Oh, nothing good. I was shocked.
There's flags going everywhere in that game. Miami, that Texas A&M crowd might get to Van Dyke. Nope, and they run it. If they will make it to the 10, but that will be a 4th down. More likely they'll just tie up the game with a field goal. Looks like there's flags now going. Yeah, there will be flags. I believe on Ohio State in that game. Got 3rd and 8 now in that game. So let's see how that goes.
Are we gonna do the scoreboard right now, or are we just
No scoreboard. 3rd and 8, and that will be a pass to number 2. He will get a 1st down across the 50, and then a field goal is up and good for Miami. 3-3 in that game. We're gonna take a quick 1 minute break. We'll be right back. We are live.
That'll be 6 yards for the Clemson Tigers.
Okay, we will be back with we are live with 12 games, college football games. We will be right back. Make sure to leave comments down below. We will comment. We will respond back to you. We'll use hashtag football on our social media platforms. We'll be back in exactly 1 to 2 minutes. We will be right back. We are live with 12 football games. We will be back. We are back. I believe Ohio State just made a perfect punt out to the 1 yard line.
And that
game.
the Clemson Tigers have punted the ball away to Louisiana Tech.
Sunday Night Baseball. I know. Well, this is football. We're not gonna be watching, or we're not gonna be streaming that. But just want to let anyone know, if you're not gonna watch football, Sunday Night Baseball is always on. Upside alert, Louisiana State. Louisiana. I don't even know anymore. Missouri State Bears. They have got a touchdown 27-17. That can for any baseball fans out there, Ozzie Ableese fractured a finger. Ooh.
Who did?
Ozzie Ableese.
Ozzie Albies.
Yep. I know it's football, but I just saw that, so I wanted to. So they did get a field goal. No other current updates other than halftime is 24-13. Florida with the win so far. I'm sorry for any Michigan State people. I know, in Armada, if anyone's watching and knows Armada, please let us know, because we can invite you to server that we have for this, but I do know, Icy Hawk, if you know him, he's in the, Icy Clan, so if you probably might know him if you saw montages before, he about Michigan State. Oh, I feel so bad for that man, because he had no idea what was coming from Michigan State.
It'll be a QB sneak on the 3rd and 2 for Louisiana Tech. Clemson is saying they have the ball.
Oh, and Miami with a sack on Texas A&M.
And it'll be Louisiana Tech's ball.
Was it behind the line of scrimmage, or was it a first down?
I have no clue. Fourth down.
Fourth down, okay. What is it for? Like fourth and what? Do you know?
I think fourth and 2, 4th and 1.
Miami versus Texas A&M. That would be 2nd and 15 currently. With a little scramble, he gets about 10 yards. Good amount of gain. So that'll be third down. Third and 7 for that. Toledo is first down and 10 with the amazing punt we just witnessed. It is now first and 10 at the 2-yard line.
My bad. It was at 4th and 3.
Oh, there is a flag. There is signs of moving. It looks like it will be a false start. So they'll be back at like their own one or something. That's gonna be interesting. They'll be down like at their own 1 yard line. Oh, that's interesting. That's very cool to know. So it might be a safety. No, he gets out just barely. It will be 2nd and 10. Oh, and Texas A&M can't catch it. Dontel Hillard is out with a hamstring, and starting cornerback Christian Fulton also out with a hamstring injury in that Tennessee game. Bills wide receiver Gabe Davis is questionable for Monday.
No.
Oh, and Miami spills the ball, and it will be Texas A&M's ball. Now they just punted it out.
Gabe Davis is hurt.
Yes, he's questionable.
No,
that's not good. But oh my, what Miami now? That's gonna really suck. Because now Texas A&M has the ball again. A 3rd and 1. Toledo. They might be able to. they might be able to get a first down. I think that's one of the first times Ohio State had to punt the ball a great punt though by Ohio State's punter. But it's first down and 10 now. For Texas A&M, they will score a field goal or more than likely a touchdown.
And it's a 2nd and 10 off of DJ Raglielli. Throws the ball too high to his receiver.
That's right. Louisiana Tech, they had the punt. I forgot about that.
He snaps. He's running. He gets about 5 yards.
Wait. And now, I must have missed a lot of action because now it's 2nd down and 10.
Clemson will take a timeout.
2nd and 7. He's going to take it to the. Oh no! It looks like he's going to be stopped, but there's a flag, so I might not be good. Oh, Toledo must have got sacked or something. Is it 2nd and 10? Oh, almost a safety. He's able to get it out. It's still down and 10 now. Oh, not good. Let's see the flag though for that. Personal foul, face mask, defense, and that's gonna be probably a first down at the goal line. That is not good. Wait, that will probably not be good for Miami. Good for Texas A&M though, who has the ball.
And Texas is still losing to UTSA 14-17.
3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 at the 2-yard line for Toledo. Let's see what happens here. He gets it. He's able to get out of the end zone, but he's gonna be stopped, and it will be 4th down in that game. Now it looks like it will be a touchdown, Texas A&M. LJ Johnson Jr. with a 1-yard rush touchdown.
It is almost intercepted by number 13 on Louisiana Tech. DJ Raglielli throws it too high once again. Or no, he threw it too far and too high.
And now Toledo is forced to punt the ball. Not a good punt as that goes. It does go to past the 50 though, but there is a flag on that play.
And Clemson wants to punt the ball away.
Akron gets a field goal against Tennessee.
And
Southern Florida is in the red zone.
You said number 18 Florida, questionable, right? You said he's questionable.
Yes, he is questionable.
So he might play. What did it say of his playing ability?
I'm unaware of his playing ability, but they do play Monday though, so he does have an extra day off, so that might be good.
You know, Gabe Davis, he doesn't take days off.
Well, I know, like if he would play tomorrow, he would more than likely maybe be called out. However, he has an extra day of rest, so maybe he might be called in. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know the odds for the Pittsburgh game on Thursday. We will take bets. We'll do predictions on that on Tuesday. Yeah. We'll do predictions for that game on Tuesday, and the college football games will be Thursday. Then we'll do those predictions. 1st and 10. CJ Stroud able to get to number 2. If he's gonna stay in bounds to look at 10. CJ Stroud almost over 400 yards. He'll be over 400 yards by the end of the game. I can guarantee you that.
And we're gonna head.
Maybe even 500 yards. I hope it's 5.
And we're gonna head to halftime in North Carolina at Clemson. 13-6, Clemson.
Clemson, okay. Okay, so I want to take a break because of that halftime. However, that 1st and goal, with Ohio State, I don't want to take a break just yet. Because number 5, they will run it. No, he won't get a touchdown. I don't know why, but I am watching Spike Ball on ESPN News. I don't know what the heck happened. I don't know why. Was it supposed to be like on? I don't know. I'm watching. It has spike ball. It just changed the spike ball. I don't know. What
We
channel
need
was it?
football. We need football.
Oh, maybe because the was on. There was a game on ESPN, so they had to change it. So maybe it's changed now to ESPN. I don't know. But it got.
Oh
I
my
got
God.
changed the spike ball. Second goal. CJ Stroud gonna run. He's gonna try to figure out where to throw it. He has to get away. He gets away. He lobs it. That's gonna be incomplete. Oh yeah, it looks like they changed the Miami game. They changed the channel. I guess it was on ESPN. There's a post. Oh, let's go to something in Florida. Oh, they just got a touchdown, 19-14 currently. That is very interesting. That's good to know.
Army beats Villanova 49-10.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like it was on ESPN, but now it has a stupid spike ball. So I gotta change my TV station. So
Yeah,
I don't have
spike
updates
ball.
on that game currently because of that stupid spike ball thing. We'll get that game up as quick as we can for more updates on that game. CJ Stroud looking like he's gonna throw it on 3rd and goal. Hopefully he can get a touchdown as he's at 360 yards. He does. He finds an open. Who is that? Number 2, and that will be a touchdown. CJ Stroud 5th touchdown of the game, and that will be 55-21. This is easily one of the best games for CJ Stroud, and just the entire atmosphere and game is just very amazing. I mean, it's not crazy, like it's not like intense back and forth, but it will be a good game. Definitely for CJ Stroud. I mean, that will help me possibly beat you. Sorry, Nancy, I had to say that. That might really help me beat you.
Maybe
this week's fantasy.
I mean, we'll find
I mean,
out.
next week, who do they play?
Who?
I mean, they play Wisconsin at 7:30.
No.
So that game might not be the best for CJ Stroud, but he will get some
Who does
points.
Alabama play? Who did Alabama play?
Alabama next week plays. I don't even know. I actually do not know. Oh, they play Vanderbilt. Are you kidding me?
Let's go. We're gonna win that game. Right now, I'm watching Florida State versus Louisville
Oh, okay.
because of the halftime.
Oh, 2-point conversion, 21-24. Can you turn on the Florida game by chance? That game's heating up. The swamp.
Let me check. Oh no, I can't.
Wait, what channel is that? That channel is on the SEC network. Do you not have that?
No, I don't.
Okay, I can turn it on. I have.
Well,
we're gonna take a quick break.
on.
Actually, we're gonna take a quick minute break. We'll be right back. We're live covering 12 college football games. We will be right back after this break. We'll be back. And we are back. We have some upset alerts. So we have some good things happening here on this. Oh, it's a little trickery play. Van Dyke is able to get out. That will be a first down, Miami.
Miami first down.
We were also watching the Southern Florida game. That game is heating up. I mean,
Who are they playing?
South Florida. So that could be an upset for South Florida. Quick little update. Missouri. Missouri State. They are winning now 27-17. MSU, Michigan State. They just got a touchdown, but they failed the 2-point conversion. That game is 29-14. Could be a big upset there for Washington.
And Miami's gonna have a first down.
They could improve to 3-0 and possibly be ranked very well tomorrow if they can get a big upset over Michigan State. It is currently 3rd and 9 in Florida. Let's see what they do here. Finding options. That'll be incomplete. There'll be 4th down. Florida. So that could be big for that South Florida offense, as that could be what they need to get an upset. Miami's. I'm currently so. Oh, a sack for Ohio State. That will be good for them.
You have feeling for a fantasy thing. We should choose defense next time. I call Alabama. I'm taking Alabama.
We'll do that next year. Because I am doing all the points this year, so we'll do that next year because I don't want to beat how myself.
Pick 6 for Pitt.
Pick 6. Okay.
This is earlier though, but we'll still get excited for it though.
It's earlier. That's right. I remember that. Wait. Was that? Did I just miss something, or is that? No, those are just highlights. I thought South Florida just got an interception, but no, that was just an earlier clip. 2nd down and 10, Miami at the 30-yard line for Texas A&M. They were just edging their way to the. They were just trying to edge their way to the red zone. Toledo is 4th and 3 for them.
And it'll be another pick 6 for NC State. This is earlier though.
Miami.
They are at halftime, 20-7.
Ohio State taking it. They will go to the 30. He's gonna try and get through offense, and they'll be like a 30 at the 30-yard line, starting out for CJ Stroud. Van Dyke.
Wake Forest.
Van Dyke is still trying.
Liberty.
I hate the offensive coordinator for Liberty. They could have easily won that, but they decided to lose because of a stupid, costly mistake by going for.
They might have. Did they?
Yeah, they went for 2, and that costed them big time. 2nd down and 4, South Florida. We are currently watching that game as well. That could be a big upset for South Florida, as losing 2 games in a row. Oh, and they get a handoff, and that'll be a 1st down. Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Texas A&M, they have those guys on suspension. So for Miami, they need to take that as an advantage for them. But hopefully they are able to get it later.
As I said, Jimbo Fisher is not a good coach.
Wait, is CJ Stroud out? I swear I just saw another quarterback that was not CJ. That ain't CJ Stroud. Where is CJ Stroud?
Ha 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 ha.
Kyle McCord is now on. Who the heck is this guy? And why is he on? What the heck just happened? Did he get injured?
Oh.
What, did I miss something?
Did the Syracuse Orange beat the Purdue Boilermakers?
Did I miss something? Why is CJ Stroud not on the field? 39, and that will be incomplete. That Miami will be forced to kick a field goal. But why is CJ Stroud not on the field? What is this?
Yep, Syracuse beats Purdue.
What is this? Is this like a prank played on me? What the heck?
I'm happy about that.
Well, he's on the sideline just walking. What is he doing? Get back on that field.
Does he have his pads on? Does he have his helmet? Does he have his pads?
I don't know. Maybe they say he did way too much. He needs to be out. And Miami's gonna miss a 49-yarder. He's gonna
Oh.
change it to the left. Texas A&M still winning 10-3. And that can 3rd and 4 for South Florida. Let's see what happens here. The Swamp obviously having that electric crowd. Cheerleaders are pumping everyone up for a 3rd down. 3rd and 4. He will be stopped. He will not. It will be a 4th down.
I need to look at something real quick.
I bet you J.D. McCord will be in for the rest of the game. They'll say C.J. Stroud did a lot, so they say
I feel like they're just gonna save him for the rest of the game. So
I mean, maybe they just want to test him out. I mean, I don't know.
I hope they do.
I don't know if this is you just don't want to lose in fantasy.
Nah, it's the first week we're doing it, so I wouldn't really care. But
they also put him in McCord last week too. He was 3 for 4.
I think I'm gonna drop Stetson.
I'm gonna look. Okay, so Stroud was in that. Stroud was a. It looks like they used Kyle McCord at the last. Yeah, so you could probably use him for the end of the game. So I don't know what the freak happened to my man Smith. I know he was injured. We obviously know that he was on IR, but now he's not on anymore. I don't know if they took him off just because they don't really want to use him too much to have an injury, or what the heck they did. Upset alert, Arkansas got a touchdown. That is 27-24. We'll see how that one goes. South Florida looks to be punting the ball on 4th down. Western Michigan in the red zone. That is not good. We'll keep you updated on that game, because that could possibly be upset. Hopefully not though, but we'll keep you updated on that, as that is on ESPNU. 4th down and 7 for Texas A&M. Miami will have the ball back. That was a pass in number 9. It will be 3rd down. I'm pretty sure. Ohio State. Are we able to get an update on the Pitt game? For update, Snazzy, are you able to look at that real quick?
Pitt?
Yeah.
The Pitt game.
I know they're in the red zone, but I have my TV on for the South Florida game.
Scores. Oh no, Western Michigan had the ball.
Yeah, I know that. Are you able to watch it? I mean, the insight on that,
it doesn't let me watch it on my TV.
Okay. Wait, what happened? Wait, did Texas A&M get a touchdown or something? Oh no, it's first down Miami. Okay, I was so confused. Yeah, I can't watch it because I have my one device up watching.
They're on the 7-yard line. They're on the.
Yeah, I know. I do know that. I just can't watch it. I don't know what I mean. Maybe they'll have McCord on for half of the 4th quarter, and then maybe they'll put back on. I don't know if McCord will be on for the rest of the game. We'll keep you updated on that, because I don't know how the heck that'll work. Van Dyke is just such a great quarterback for Miami. He was actually able to take down Pitt last year. I actually went to that game because I was there for Miami, me and Pitt, but I was there for both teams. That was a fun game to watch. That was back and forth. It was entertaining. I love that. He's actually the number 4th QB prospect, as he's a senior this year, so he's the number 4th QB prospect. He's supposed to be 26th overall this year for the draft. Tyler Van Dyke, but we'll see. Because obviously, losses and bad performances could take him down.
Oklahoma State is
incomplete. But there is a flag in that game.
Oklahoma State is destroying UAPB 56-7. No clue who UAPB is, but
I really need CJ Stroud to come back on. I really wish that he can. I hope he will at some point, because I think that will suck if he's not on, because that will ruin no points. Looks like it was a penalty. on
He already
Miami,
did
but it looks like
Ethan.
that will be declining. It will be 4th down on that.
He already did all the dirty. He already did all your dirty work. So I feel like
A touchdown for Washington. That would be 36-14, and then we also have 62-7 for Oklahoma State. They just got another touchdown, 53-yard rushing touchdown. We'll be right back. We're gonna take a 2-minute break. We'll be right back after 2-minute break. We will be back. We are live with 12 college football games. We will be right back. Okay, we are back, everyone. We are live checking Twitter for any hashtag football center social media platforms. We are live watching all the college football games for you on this Saturday evening. Decently Saturday afternoon if you're in Hawaii. I know Hawaii plays Duquesne University, and that they are also Pittsburgh College. They play at midnight. We will not be covering that game. I'm not gonna be we're not gonna be streaming. We're not gonna be streaming. I think we'll be streaming a little bit after midnight, but I mean a little bit before midnight. We'll end the stream, but we'll see about that game. I mean about like when we'll be streaming till. But there is a tugging call on, I believe, Texas A&M. Oh, interception, Pittsburgh! They will have the ball back. NC State with another touchdown, 27-7 in that game. So that is Arkansas just got a touchdown. That will be 31-27. That might not be an upset anymore.
I'll tell you what, Arkansas is a pretty good football team, but they just don't have the talent.
I don't know how they're number 10, but we'll see. 36 for Florida. They might have to punt it again. We'll see. I'm gonna watch that play right now. 36. He steps up, throws, incomplete, almost an interception. Next Saturday at noon on Fox, it will be Michigan versus who? Maryland. I'll be Michigan.
Arkansas scores again, 31-27.
Yep. 30-10 at the end of the first quarter. Miami prevails. Snazzy, I'm gonna be right back. Can you talk while I'm gone? I'll be back. Everyone. Snazzy will be talking though to take over as I'm gone. So we'll be back. I'll be back.
Clemson beating LA Tech 13-3.
Pretty good game. That's halftime.
At halftime. But, DJ Reglielli looking fine against Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. That game is starting back up right now. On to the kickoff. Clemson kicking the ball. I feel like Clemson, I don't know how they're number 5, but hey, last year the number 5 seed going into the National College Football Playoff was Notre Dame. So I feel like they just took out Notre Dame. Or they didn't take out Notre Dame in the game, but they took out Notre Dame, their spot from last year. But see what they can do here. Baylor beating Texas State 42-7. Third quarter.
Okay, I am back.
Florida beating South Florida 24-21.
Wait, did you say South Florida beat them? I mean, lost?
No, I said Florida is beating South
Oh.
Florida.
Sorry, I thought you did another Louisiana Tech Clemson thing.
No.
Did you just say
They're-
that Louisiana Tech
Oh, it's a
lost?
little fumble on the kickoff. Oh, and Louisiana Tech's gonna get the ball. Wake Forest, we just talked about that game, beats Liberty.
That was awful. Sorry. That was awful.
That was awful.
Miami. They it will be second down and 2, I believe, with at the beginning of the second quarter. South Florida now has the ball at their own 49-yard line. That could be an upset game. Another upset game could be Missouri State versus Arkansas. They have the ball 27-31 with 9 minutes left. Hopefully they are able to get them.
Ole Miss beating Georgia Tech. Or Texas ties up UTSA, but Ole Miss beat Georgia Tech 42-0.
We have 2 other games coming. We have one game that's supposed to start in just a minute. That game will be Utah versus SDSU.
Oh, a
to see-
player
I'm trying to
down
see if I can
for
find any-
Clemson.
I guess
It'll
we
be
can find any,
number
songs or if we can-
35. Look, is hurt. Western Michigan losing to Pitt 13-6. That game is on ESPNU.
I'm trying to find like songs. I don't really think
And
I
somebody
have-
is down, as I said, for Clemson, lead number 35. Grabbing his knee on the play. That is never a good sign.
I'm gonna find some songs that we can add onto
He's grabbing his ankle. Number 55 for Clemson is grabbing his ankle. What is going on here?
I don't know what epic.
And he is limping off the field.
I'm gonna listen to the song real quick. I have like a little song I want to play. It's a song. I have it. It's uploading, and I'll play that in a minute. It's gonna be like a little song in the background. I don't know how loud it'll be, so
Alright.
it's uploading currently right now. Okay, here we go.
False start on Louisiana.
Yep. It's gonna be a little bit bad. I mean, I was trying to make it look epic, like an epic, like kind of song. I don't know. So sadly, don't worry. It's just background music, so we can still talk.
Yeah.
But Van Dyke, did he catch it? Was that? Oh, it looks like they caught it, and they will be now in the legs, and what a throw by Van Dyke.
And that ball will be blocked by number 30.
Hang on. Let's get some flow real quick. 4th and 1, they will go for it. Let's see what happens here on 4th and 1. They were 1 for 1 on 4th down, and they will convert again. 1st down, South Florida.
It's intercepted by Clemson.
Of course. Ohio State, they got a touchdown. It's 63-21 right now in that game. We have 2 red zone alerts, one for Texas Tech and one for Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions against Oklahoma State currently. They might be able to actually get another touchdown. We'll see about that game though. First down,
play by number 54.
They're gonna go for a long run. He's gonna be caught up behind the line of scrimmage. It looks like CJ Stroud is gonna sit on the bench for the rest of the game because of how he's been doing. 367 yards, 22 for 27, 5 touchdowns.
Oh, it is a touchdown. Clemson, number 1 on a rush. Touchdown. Will Shipley.
You know, I was really hoping that Clemson will actually lose. I don't think this week is the week. Maybe next week, whenever they face Wake Forest, that could be the game that they lose in. That's next week, 12 p.m. So we'll see about that. So that's very interesting news. Miami is in the red zone, so that's good to know. But it's 3-16 though, so they might have to go for a field goal. Hopefully they don't shank it like last time. I was really hoping Clemson would lose. Does not look like it this week, so maybe another week we'll get that upset.
That was a nice stiff arm by Will Shipley to get away from that defender. But
3-16, let's see what they can do. Van Dyke throws incomplete. They will have to try and go for a field goal. Let's turn back on the good music. So we'll cover later on in broadcast. We'll cover 2 more games. We'll cover the Utah and the SU game, and we'll also cover the USC game as they face Fresno State at 10:30 on Fox. So we'll be watching those 2 games as well a little bit. 36-yard attempt for Miami for the field goal. The kick is up. It's blocked. So it's no good. Toledo trying to go big downfield will be incomplete. Will be 4th and 5. And Texas A&M, again, they have the ball back. You love this. This was blocked. It was not shanked. I think it would have went good if it was not blocked, but it got blocked. Not a good sign for them. Miami might lose this game, which is not good. They might be able to fall 2-1. Clemson, they have back the ball. Wait, no, that's what they have to still kick it. South Florida, more than likely they will not be able to
beat Florida,
but maybe they may have a chance. So that's very interesting, though. Again, we'll continue bringing you live coverage of updates in those games and the final reports whenever they end. Again, we're covering all these games. These games are very interesting today. They've been very interesting. Texas Tech, they got a touchdown. It's 27-14 in that game. Tennessee just got another touchdown. It's 56-3 in that game. Arkansas is still in the red zone against that game. Never mind. They went for it on 4th and goal and they missed it. 3rd and 10 on the Washington one for Washington. That is not good for them. End of the 3rd quarter in the South Florida game. We'll continue to bring you guys updates on that game. It's close down at the 50-yard line for Texas A&M. They are currently at the commercial break. 4th and 9 for UTSA. They are tied in the 3rd quarter, 17-17. Louisiana Tech, we know that they are losing against Clemson, 6-20. Maybe they might be able to come back. We'll see about that game. Arkansas is 31-27. Arkansas is winning so far. There's currently really no upsets. Pittsburgh, they just got a touchdown. Akinband, to the left for a 4-yard touchdown. Ben Charles made up Petzers 20-6. But another update. Anthony Sambuki passed to AJ Abbott to the right for a 31-yard touchdown. That would be 20-13 in that game.
It looks like Pitt is proven to be a good team without Keaton Slovis today.
But they just allowed the touchdown though, so it's 20-13. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, it's a nice play down to about the 20 for number 3 of Louisiana Tech. Clemson is, I don't know. It's Clemson.
South Florida taking it. The 10 stays up. No touchdown. Nobody short. They will be shy. But they will be the one that will be 1st and goal.
The Louisiana Tech running back will get up to about the 20.
We're gonna cover that Florida game because that game could be intense. They could get a touchdown right here. They are gonna run in. That will be no touchdown. He will be behind the line. Ohio State, number 9, takes it all the way for another touchdown. That game will probably be 70-21. Jalen Ballard with a touchdown. So very interesting there. Offside on the defense. I believe that they'll probably really do 1st down and goal. Oh my, that would be.
And it's going to be intercepted by Clemson again.
Another one. Why? I don't like this.
Wait, there's a flag. Never mind. There's a flag. Hold on. What's the flag? I'll give an update on the flag.
1st and goal again at the 1-yard line. It looks like they are calling a timeout.
Nope, Ethan. There's a holding on the intercepting team. So
Broncos and Panthers, it will be the end of the 3rd quarter with Pitt still leading. 2nd and 11 for Texas A&M. They will be able. They're going, and that will be a 1st down for them.
So it'll be a no interception, and it'll be
no interception. That is good to know.
Or wait, it will be Clemson's ball.
Oh. This is very interesting. We will definitely continue to bring live updates to that game as well as South Florida. That could be a big upset coming your way. Arkansas was another. It will be over. You know what? That Arkansas game that will be over. They just got a touchdown on 1-yard touchdown over 37-27. That game will be over. Missouri State they ruined the upset as it's now 38-27 in that game. Kansas
Shipley.
Yep. What?
Shipley with another huge 35-yard run, dude. He has 146 rushing yards. Oh my lord. And that's another run to Shipley. He's gonna be stuck this time for about a yard.
I think we should take a quick break while there's no action. We are live with 12, maybe 13. No, not 13, I don't think yet. 13? No. We are still live with only 12 football games. Did that one game end? No, we are only live with now 11 football games. We will be right back. We're covering those games. We will be back in 30 seconds. We will be right back. I'm just gonna take a quick short break. And we are back. We have tons of action here tonight. This is such an action jam-packed episode of the Football Singer. Make sure that you use hashtag Football Singer on all social media platforms to be featured. Currently, we've had no comments on YouTube or things so far. First and goal again for South Florida after they took a timeout. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Can they get it? No, he's gonna be stopped. Sure. It was to be 4th and 12. Texas A&M, they'll probably have to punt to lead their second down at 9 for them. Any update on the Clemson game currently? Snazzy? Well, I don't know if he's AFK or not, but I do know that a fumble.
Oh, my bad.
So
DJ Reglielli gets
Oakland's
9
has the
yards
ball.
on a run.
Okay. Akon's now in the red zone against Tennessee. 2nd and goal now for South Florida. This is tough. They really want to add this. They go with the pitching run. He will score. Oh, he just pushed the ref. But that'll be a touchdown. South Florida with an upset alert. First play. Wait, was that the first play? Michael Dukes with the 1 yard. That was a nice scoop grab as he leaps and dives for the end zone. That'll be a touchdown. South Florida. What a game that is.
And it's a 4th and 1, and Clemson will go for it.
11-14 to go in that game. It's 27-24 currently, and the picking up. And it will be good. 28-24. Good
Oh
in
my
Florida. Yeah.
Shipley with another big run, dude.
Another big run, okay. Texas has just gotten a touchdown. That game will be 24-17. Texas prevailing in that game. The Utah game is just started on ESPN2. Toledo, 4th down and 2. It will be Ohio State's ball no matter what, but there was a sack. It will be Ohio State's ball, and they might be able to make it 77-21. We are about 20 minutes away from the Fresno State USC game. We will be that. I will be. I don't know if Snazzy will be here for that game. I will be bringing you coverage of that game for a little bit, and then more likely YouTube will tell me streaming limits are up, so we'll probably have to, I don't know, maybe like 11:30. We'll see. When YouTube decides to tell me when to stop. Pitt has the ball currently against Western Michigan. They might be able to win. Hopefully they win that game, as they will need it. Snazzy, what do you think about that Southern Florida game?
Upset and a half, man.
My gosh. That game is probably one of the intense games I've watched all night, or day, actually.
Yeah.
If Florida loses, there's no doubt about it that they will be taken out of that top 25.
Yep. What number are they right now?
18.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, Pitt was number 16. They dropped down to 13 last week, so I don't know.
23?
Yeah, 23. Good play by number 8 to get to the 20. And it'll be an incomplete pass in the end zone. Independence for number 8.
Second down and 10 at the 25 for Florida. Quarterback with a big throw. It will be caught at the 45-yard line of Southern Florida. That kicker for Miami is not doing too well, as he's had a blocked field goal and he's had a shanked field goal. Miami has the ball. It's second down and 3 on Miami. Devin Brown is now quarterback for Ohio State. It will be a first down on Miami. And it's also first down and 10 for Florida. He's going to run. He's going to get a 10-yard gain. That should be. They will call it another first down. They will move the chains on that thing. 700 total yards currently for Ohio State. 11 drives, 10 touchdowns, 700 total yards. Wow.
First down for Clemson.
Miami will get a first down as well as Clemson. Very good to know.
First down to the 3.
First down and 10 at the 35 for Florida. Let's see what they can do here. They go with a little QB run. He won't get much, and that'll be second down. 13-14 for Ohio State. Toledo actually able to get a good stop.
And it'll be another touchdown for Clemson.
A final 38-27. Arkansas prevails.
Touchdown Clemson. Phil Maha.
It's done for Clemson. Clemson, you won, okay? Just stop the madness against the Louisiana Tech. You don't need to go ham on them. 13-14. They will be stopped. Oh, never mind. It will be a first down and more. He's breaking tackle, and it will be a touchdown, Ohio State. Oh my, he took it all the way. Second and 11, a big throw for Miami, almost intercepted, but it will be incomplete. It will be third and 11 instead. Oh my, I thought he was going to get a tackle. No, he somehow stays up and keeps going. Then he is able to do a little juke, a little stiff arm, and is able to take it all the way. That is Caffey. What a play. I hope he's going to be on the highlight reel. Throwing 11, Van Dyke. Looking. Finding. And it'll be a punt more than likely because it will be fourth down in that thing. 3 Florida going to take it. And it'll be first and goal inside the red zone. For them. I think all this night is intense. Snazzy, he is going to leave. So bye, Snazzy. So bye, Snazzy. We'll see him tomorrow morning. Afternoon at 1:15. With the NFL Week 3 and more college football results, especially for that USC game, because we won't be live streaming all of that, or like the Utah game, we won't be live streaming all of that, but we more than likely will. Maybe Miami, more than likely maybe not, because I'll end at midnight. I probably won't stream till midnight, but we'll see. Akron with another field goal. That's now 6-56. They are losing Tennessee currently. Southern Florida just got back the ball. I don't know what the heck just happened. It looks like I'm trying to see what happened. I don't have any scoring update or anything on what happened there. Let's see. So it looks like an interception in the red zone. It looks like it probably would have been a pick 6, but they're gonna call him out of bounds inside the end zone. So that will be a touchback. Let's take a quick break while we can. We are live with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games, and one is about to start in 4 minutes. We're gonna take a quick break while there's no action. We will be right back with the ending of all the football games. We'll be right back in a minute. What a crazy night this has been. And we're back. Some crazy action has been going on these past couple hours. Washington, they're back in the red zone. They could get another touchdown, and obviously they will be upsetting Michigan State more than likely, but we will definitely keep tabs with that. South Florida, we currently know that they might have an upset against Florida. Louisiana Tech, they will fall short more than likely to Clemson, but they are in the third quarter, so things could happen still, but maybe not. UTSA, maybe they could upset Texas. They are in the third quarter still, so we might see that about that. Texas Tech currently beating Miami. SDSU, that game just started, so we have no scoring updates about that game. Toledo's falling very short to Ohio State, 77-21. Oklahoma State's gonna win 63-7 unless something changes about that. NC State more than likely will win 27-14 unless something changes. Pitt is winning 20-13 with 9:44 left in the fourth. Akron is falling short by 50. They're losing by 56-6 with 5:22 left in that game. Washington we talked about, South Florida we talked about, and USC is just about to start. They're playing against Fresno State on Fox. That'll be right after this game with Ohio State. So if you want to comment your thoughts to this week and how this week has been, like this crazy college football week, please leave your thoughts in the comments or use hashtag FootballCentral on all social media platforms. So I do want to see what you guys think about this, because this week has been very interesting. We've had really had upsets, but we had intense action. Maybe Miami could upset Texas A&M, vice versa. South Florida, Florida is home, so South Florida won't be like running the field. I know Texas A&M more than likely they will if they win. I'm sure they want to do that. 3rd and 10 for Toledo. They're gonna run and they're gonna get a first down in that. 2nd down and 10 for South Florida. Their last win against the top 25 was in 2011, so 11 years ago. We're gonna try and do a QB run. He's not gonna get anywhere. That'll be 3rd. Pitt with a touchdown. Nate Yarnell, the QB3, passed to Content Mumfield to the right for a 6-yard touchdown. That'll be 26-13, waiting on an extra point currently in that game. These college football games, they have not really been upsetting. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna take a quick 30-second break. We are live with 10 football games, and we are going to do a quick little 10:30 recap in just a minute. And we're back. Welcome to the 10:30 update. Snazzy is not here with us currently, but he will be tomorrow to recap all the college football games. But let's get into it. Pitt, they're winning 27-13 against Western Michigan. NC State winning 27-14 against Texas Tech. Ohio State is crushing Toledo 77-21. Tennessee is winning 56-6 against Akron. 36-14. Washington currently is winning. South Florida 28-24 against number 18 Florida. 27-6. Clemson is winning against Louisiana Tech. UTSA is in the red zone against Texas. That game is 17-24. Texas winning. Texas A&M has the ball right now. It is first down and 10. With a big gain, 10-3. Texas A&M is winning. With no score again with SCSU and Utah. USC is about to start. Oklahoma beat Nebraska 49-14. Michigan won 59-0. Kentucky won 31-0. Georgia won 48-7 against South Carolina. Baylor beat Texas State 42-7. Mississippi crushed Georgia Tech 42-0. Except BYU and me wasn't really upset. We knew that Oregon was probably going to win, but they 41-20 against BYU. Penn State crushed Auburn 41-12. Sean Clifford did have a nasty hit, but that really did not seem to affect him throughout the game. He was able to continue, so we don't have an injury report on that because that was an injury. Liberty almost hang upset against Wake Forest, but they lost 37-36. We do a comment. Hello to who person who commented. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. So Liberty almost had the upset. They went for 2 points. I don't know why, but they failed. So Wake Forest was able to win and not have the upset happen. Oklahoma State crushed Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions 63-7, and Arkansas had an upset coming for them, but they were able to prevail 38-27. And that is your rundown for 10:30. We are watching. Let me just give the games that we are watching currently. We are watching the Ohio State versus Toledo game. We're watching number 13 Miami versus number 24 Texas A&M. Once that goes to halftime, then we will be watching the finish of probably the Washington game. And we're also watching the South Florida game. South Florida is currently winning against Florida. However, they just had an interception happen, so we'll see what happens there. Tennessee with another touchdown, 62-6 in that game. Clemson with a touchdown, that is 33-6 in that game. So that's very interesting. And Clemson is obviously a really good team, so I mean, obviously makes sense that they're winning. But I honestly thought the Louisiana Tech possibly could do it, but maybe not this week. Clemson will probably hang on for the win. Fourth down Ohio State, they have 2 minutes left in that game. So we will eventually be going into that USC game. Miami, Texas A&M, they are about to go into halftime in that game. And it's first and goal Florida. They might be able to hang on and not have an upset against them, as they're playing South Florida currently. 20-24, they're trailing. We're gonna have a live update about that game. Right now, is it second and goal? So we're gonna watch that and see what happens. There's 5:17 left, so we'll have time for South Florida to somehow do something, maybe. We'll see. Hello, run from ETN, and that will be a touchdown. That will be 31-28, or 30-28, with a field goal pending to make it 31-28. Florida will hang on. Currently, Trevor Etienne. Fourth and goal for Washington against Michigan State. And more than likely they'll be able to upset UTSA. They have a touch. They just got a touchdown. It will be all tied out. Field goal pending currently. So if they get that field goal, they will be all tied up in that game. 48 seconds left in the Miami game. I'll make that 43. I'll be watching tabs on that game. We're also watching tabs on the finish of the Ohio State game. That game is just about to end. There's 20 seconds left in that game. So Ohio State will hang on with a great win over Toledo, the 2-0 Toledo. I mean, they were 2-0 as well. They win 77-21. What a game that was. I mean, it was not it was decently back and forth. CJ Stroud had himself a game. Everyone had himself a game. And the final score, 77-21. Ohio State wins that game. So we're not going to move on to that USC game instead of that Ohio State game. As we want to keep having that. That game should be starting any minute. So we'll take a quick break once that game starts. Maybe we'll see. Well, we'll continue live streaming. Once halftime hits, we'll keep eyes on that South Florida game, and we will have the Michigan State game is up as well because that game is interesting. I'm just gonna switch it right now because it will be halftime in just a minute. So we're gonna take a quick 30-second break. We'll be right back. And we are back. Listen, we've had ourselves a day. This has been very interesting as we've had back and forth games. We've had almost upsets. We've had practically all the action you could need today. So currently we will be watching like USC games. If that starts any minute, we'll be watching that. And we will have UTSA, it was not a touchdown. So they just kicked the field goal. It was 24-20 now instead. That's actually interesting. And they changed that. That's actually interesting that they changed that. Now we're going to be watching from LA, California, Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. We will be watching the USC game against Fresno State. That USC has defeated Fresno State the last 4 times. Well, because they have ranked as well, USC will be able to win. I'd be surprised if Fresno could have the upset, but I don't think that will be the case. You are watching. You could comment your predictions for that game. You can also use #FootballSummer on Twitter, Instagram, all of that. We're checking that right now. But yeah. South Florida, we're gonna watch them right now. We're gonna see what happens. They just get the kick return. They get a really good return. They get up to the 30-yard line in that game. Texas Tech just had an interception, so that game should be over. NC State will probably take home the win in that game. Washington just kicked a field goal, 39-14 in that game. So more than likely they'll take home the win in that game. SCSU, they have not had a score yet, so we are still currently waiting. Looks like they both have the ball, but it's been back and forth punting, it looks like. And we're going to see what South Florida does, see if they can win. If not, Florida will be moved up in the AP Top 25, which we will go over tomorrow as well, whenever that comes out, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11 p.m. Pacific Time. Pacific Standard. Second down, it looks like. In 11, it looks like they got a tackle behind the line. South Florida. This is not going well. I honestly thought South Florida could do the impossible. It looked like Florida would win, but then they had South Florida come back. It looked like they could do the impossible, but now it looks like it won't be happening. But we never know. It could. Maybe it could. There's a good chance. Oh, we got hit stick, but it was not hitting with the ball. So. We were live at LA Memorial Coliseum with that Fresno State game and USC. We are covering that game, as well as South Florida and number 18 Florida, and we're also watching the Washington game as well, keeping insights on that game as well. If there's any other games that you want us to watch, please leave us a thing down in the comments telling us what game, and we will just watch. We'll watch it, give you guys insight on that game. Third down and 10 for South Florida. Pass, first down. He gets to the 50. That is great. They might be able to at least take it into overtime. We'll definitely be watching that game. So, maybe Jordan Addison can have himself a game against USC. Against Fresno State. My bad. Excuse me. So we shall see. It looks like they've been got Caleb Williams has been really trying to hook them up. They've been the dynamic duo down in California. They're number 7 ranked nationally. 3:03 left in that Florida game. We're absolutely keeping tabs on this game because this game could be intense. It could be down to the final whistle. Little run. He's gonna stay up. It'll be a second down in maybe 2 or 3. We're approaching the 2-minute mark of being 2-hour mark of being live. I think everyone who's been watching us these past couple hours, as we've had an intense a special edition of the Football Center. Thank everyone for tuning into this podcast. Coming to do more of these episodes, so make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button down below, because that will really help us out and see what you guys like. Pitt's now in the red zone. Currently, 2nd and 1. Wait, it looks like Florida will have the ball. No, they will say incomplete. It will be incomplete. Florida will not have the ball. It will just be 3rd and 1. Third and 1. This could decide the fate. Will South Florida be able to win, or will Florida hang on and avoid upset? That is what we're going to find out right here, right now. As 3rd and 1 approaches. 3rd and 1. Give a little fake jet sweep. He's able to run. It will be a first down. 2 minutes left. They might want to start using the timeouts. I think they did. Did we have a timeout happening, or is the time to stop from it? A fake jet sweep. He's able to find room and get a first down. Final score in Tennessee is 63-6. We're starting to get final scores everywhere. Ohio State won 77-21. Oklahoma State won 63-7. We have a couple games that are just finishing up, or in halftime, or just started. The games that will probably finish up is Texas Tech versus NC State. That'll finish up in just a minute. South Florida, that game could either end quickly, or we will. 1:16 now. 2nd and 4. They do have the field goal unit, so if they need to, they will go into overtime if they can field goal it. Hopefully, they can get the touchdown there to finish this game off. But obviously, we will absolutely be keeping tabs of this. A little throw, caught, steps out. 50 seconds now left in that game. And we are underway in LA Memorial Coliseum. Fresno State versus USC. We're going to take a quick little 30-second break. We're covering nine live games, and some are about to end. But we'll be right back after this quick break. Welcome back. The game is just starting. USC. We had a run by number 26 for USC. It will be second down in that game. Florida used their first timeout in that game. Michigan State is now in the red zone, first and goal. They will get a touchdown, but flags are out, so it will be a touchdown. Not there will be flags. So it would be maybe another touchdown, passing interference, maybe a little bit back. We have Jordan Addison with a little run. It'll be first down. USC. Sorry. But catching a little short game with Jordan Addison. Texas will get another touchdown. It will be 31-20. Number 26 with a little short game. Second and 4. Caleb Williams trying to find someone. He will find number 26, but it will be incomplete. It will be 3rd and 4 in that. We are still waiting with 50 seconds left in that South Florida game. We're waiting to see what happens there. In that game, Michigan State, it will be 1st and goal, but way at the 20. Is that, I guess, that call was passing interference starting. That will be a catch, and he'll get back to the 13. That will be second down and goal. USC 3rd and 4 as number 26 missed the catch. They are 47% in third down conversions. We'll see what happens there. It was that looks like number 2 will get a catch for USC. Jordan Addison so far has 13 yards. 13-yard reception. Pittsburgh with a touchdown. Daniel Carter rushed up the middle with a 3-yard touchdown. Probably 34-13. Looks like another run by number 26. That will be a first down, USC. And we're keeping tabs on all the live games. First down and 10 inside the 25 with 50 seconds left. Without what? Elijah Collins, 1-yard rush touchdown. Now he's 20-39, pending a second 2-point conversion or thing. Caleb Williams tried to go deep, that would be incomplete. We'll go for 2 points to make it 22-39 or just 20-39. We'll see. Alright, it looks like there'll be a timeout. 44 seconds left. Second down for South Florida, but there'll be a timeout. Let's watch that 2-point attempt that they're trying to do. That Michigan State will try to do. Michigan State spikes it, makes it. He's gonna try for a run. He's gonna get sacked. It'll be 20-39 instead. Caleb Williams now will watch the USC play, see what happens. Will he go for Jordan Addison or will he find other targets to this game? He's going to have a run to number 6. He's going to get trampled. They'll be third down behind the line of scrimmage. South Florida might need to use their field goal unit soon to take it into overtime. But they're gonna try for a touchdown, and that's to get the pull away the upset. That would be amazing if they could. That would be huge. As they are inside the red zone, actually. 2nd and 6. Oh no! And that will be coughed up. That is, oh no, that is not good for them. As they will need to get a little bit people in for the field goals. That will be 3rd and 11. USC. Caleb Williams fires. That looks like who is that? That's Jordan Addison. They'll say it's 4th down and like inches. No, they're calling it a 1st down. Okay. No, USC Jordan Addison was another a large game for Jordan Addison. Jordan Addison is just one of those guys for USC who was really. Oh, and number 4 for USC could have had a touchdown. But again, Jordan Addison is just a guy for them. Really good. And now it looks like it's gonna be a review. I'm assuming it's to see whether it'll be a 1st down or not. So we'll see about that as we watch the final plays here, possibly, of the South Florida game. It's 3rd and 20. They need to get a little bit up closer for number 32 for a touchdown and for a field goal. They're at the 33-yard line. I mean, it's decent spots for a field goal. However, if they can get to the 25, that'd be good for them, or like the 30-yard line. Just a little bit closer up. So that will not be good. They will try. They'll get a few yards, and now they'll bring on that field goal unit. That field goal unit is going to have to try. But, of course, the swamp is going to be electric on 4th down with a field goal that will tie the game. Or to make it into overtime, or to have Florida win the game. It will be 1st down USC after the review. Jordan Addison got past the line of scrimmage, and that will be a 1st down USC. They've had 9 plays so far, 68 yards and 3:32 of time. Hopefully, Caleb Williams can get more of that Jordan Addison connection. As we've been seeing that they've been doing very good. Spencer Schrader. 52 is his long. 67% of the time he makes. That's his accuracy on the field goal. This is a 48-yard attempt. He's made 4 more yards, but with an electric crowd. Can he make it? He makes it to the right. It will be no good. And Florida will win this game more than likely. Pass number 2 will be 2nd down. That is not good for South Florida. They had a chance. They put this game into overtime, and now the game will be over. It looks like his snapper messed up the snap as well right before that. He had to fix it. And it just was not good for him. We are watching this USC game, and that is very interesting. He gets a snap with 1 second left. Who will he go for? He will get it down to the end zone. No good. That was intended for number 19. Will be 37, and Florida will take a kneel, and that will be game. Florida hangs on just by a hair. The final score in that game will be 31-28. Florida hangs on, and they will still be on that top 25. Wait, there's 2 seconds left. It looks like the clock has been stopped. And South Florida called a timeout with 2 seconds left. That is very interesting. Jordan Addison just got intended for a pass. It will be incomplete, but there will be a flag more than local passing interference, and that will be 1st and goal for USC. It looks like it will be a passing interference on number 33 for Fresno State. And That is not what you like to see. Except Florida. Why would you call a timeout? There's 2 seconds left. They'll call a kneel, and the game will be over. Florida hangs on. And a shocker. I'm sure me and Stasi will talk about that tomorrow during our week 2 broadcast of the NFL. And they now won the game. 31-28, your final score now. First and goal for USC. They go with a little pass. Caleb still trying to find people that will be caught by Jordan Addison for a touchdown. Jordan Addison transferred. Oh, we have a final update in Pitt. Pitt will win 34-13. That's your final score in that game. Florida wins. We know that game. We don't have a set of final updates for you just yet. Because the Fresno State Wood game. We will now go. Louisiana Tech maybe got a touchdown, but other than that, we are going to watch. Turn our attention now to the attention to the Washington game. For the final 6 minutes in that. With that in mind, we are going to take a quick minute break. We are live with 6 college football games currently. We will be right back in just 1 minute. We will be right back. Thank you for watching the Football Center Special Edition, College Football Edition. We will be right back in just a minute. And we are back. Thank you for sticking with us on your Saturday evening on the Football Center Special College Football Edition. So the current games that we are live with is the 11 Michigan State versus Washington and the USC game. Those are the we'll provide you live score updates on the rest of the games, but these are the only games that we will be covering for the rest of your Saturday evening. We'll probably be live streaming till 11:45. And then YouTube will probably tell us that we need to stop streaming because of streaming limits. But Jordan Addison with a 2-yard touchdown. And they are able to take a 7-0 lead. Washington has back the ball, 6:44 left. They seem like they will upset number 11 Michigan State. That looks like that might be the only upset of today, other than the Oregon upset, which really wasn't an upset, but. And that looks like the only upset today that we've really had. The other upset that could come is the Texas Tech. The Texas A&M versus Miami upset. We will not be live streaming all of that more than likely because that looks like that'll end like midnight, and we won't be live streaming until midnight. We'll be only live streaming until 11:45. But we will definitely have results of the rest of those games. but we will definitely be able to live stream until the end of the UTSA game, the Clemson game, and the Washington game, and we'll provide updates of the rest of them until 11:45 ish. Fresno State, Jake Keener, coming through 9:59 left. Let's see what Fresno State can do. See if they can get a touchdown. They do a run. It'll only be for like a yard. It looks like there was a catch for Washington, but it will be incomplete. 4th and 7 now. They'll bring Michigan State will come back on, but I mean they will need 3 touchdowns. I don't think they'll be able to win, but I mean, we'll see. There's always still a chance, but I don't think that it'll happen. Nebraska's 1 for 3. They lost against Oklahoma today. Lost to Oklahoma. Oh, and it looks like someone he tripped or he fell, and it will be 3rd and 9 Fresno State. USC could come back on. Jordan Addison could do really good. Again, but he could have another chance. Without further ado, I love all college football. I love it. However, I think I would rather see USC win today against Fresno. I mean, leave your thoughts down below in the comments if you're watching, but it's my honest opinion about that. 39. Fresno steps up those. Incomplete. Michigan State will have a catch. They'll get out of bounds. This has been intensely at college football. Oh my gosh. 4th and 9 now for Fresno. It'll be USC ball. 4th down and 10 at the 50. Quarterback for Michigan State steps up those. That will be a 1st down. We will not get out of bounds though. So 5:54 and the clock is ticking down in that game. Jordan Addison calls for a fair catch at the 35 for USC. He'll come back out with the offense. And USC will probably take the win early. I mean, that's my early prediction. And we'll have that coming back live in action in about 2 to 3 minutes. But right now we can watch the Michigan State game. 2nd down. 2nd and 3. Michigan State has the ball currently. 2nd and 3. 5:25 left in the game. Michigan State throws it deep to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Michigan State. That will be number 0. Keenan Coleman. I don't even know how you say it, but he is able to get a touchdown. That would be 26 to 39. Still need 13 more points though to tie the game. There's no chance, but they gotta get the ball back fast. That's the only thing that they have to do. So we'll see what they do, and we'll see if they're actually able to come and win this game. They are going for 2. So Michigan State, they're caught. Let me say it is caught. So that the 2-point conversion is going to be 28 to 39. This Michigan State fans actually in Washington. I'm actually surprised about that. I don't know. It looks like it was tipped, and he came down with a one-handed grab. What a catch! Oh wow. That was interesting. I was not expecting that. I honestly thought it was incomplete, but instead, it will be a catch. So they are now down by 11, so they're going to need a touchdown with a 2-point conversion and a field goal to tie the game. They are going to have to really work hard to get the ball back in time. U.S. Caleb Williams, the third to number 26, he will go to about the 45-yard line on Fresno State's side. Looks like they're doing some. I don't know what happened. It's like a timeout has been called or something for the Washington game, but currently we're keeping our eyes on the Fresno State USC game. No score for the San Diego State versus Utah game. I will say that's very interesting, and that is in the second quarter with 12:03 left in that second quarter. First down and 10 at around the 47 they will call it on Fresno State's side. We will throw to number 4. He's going to get either behind the line or exactly second down and 10. They will say second down and 10. Caleb Williams, 7 for 10, 58 yards. It looks like they're either going for an onside kick. It looks like they're going for an onside kick. I don't know what the heck they were doing. And it'll be Washington's ball. So that they are going to have to work to get that ball back. Not a good thing for number 11 Michigan State. If any baseball fans out there, 5-5 points of Guardians in the doubleheader of Game 2 is still probably 11. Caleb Williams goes. That'll be deep. Intended for Julian Addison, but that'll be incomplete. That'll be third down and 10. We first down for 10 for Washington. Wow. Julian Addison had his open. Caleb Williams just throws to, I don't know what the heck he was throwing that to. A little shovel pass. He's gonna be taken down. Second down in maybe like 7, 8. Third and 10 for USC. Michigan State just called a final timeout with 5:10 left in the fourth quarter. Caleb moves to the right, throws a bullet to number 6, and that'll be fourth down. It will be 4th and 2. I believe that they are going to not go for it, and they will bring out the punt unit. That's what. No! They actually are going for it on 4th and 2. Second down for Washington. Second down 8. Oh, looks like they will. A timeout made by USC and Lincoln Riley. We're going to take a quick 30-second break as they do that. We'll be back. And we are back. A 4th and 2 for USC. They might have gone for a punt. No, they are going for it. They're going for it on 4th and 2. Caleb Williams is out there. Jordan Addison will go around. They'll run it. Caleb will run it. Actually, they did a fake, and that'll be a first down. Fresno State only had 1 total yard, and obviously USC has over 100 yards currently right now. Purdue lost to Syracuse earlier today. It was a game-winning 25-yard reception touchdown to win it. Virginia wins 16-14 against Old Dominion. Boston College finally advances to 1-2 as they beat Maine 38-17. Caleb steps up, throws. It was intended for number 4, but then it went to number 0. He did not catch it. That would be an incomplete pass. So the other thing was number 0 was right behind. He could have caught it, but it looked like he was really not paying attention, and he just had like no idea that it was coming his way. Washington now has a punt. It was 4th and 7. Texas A&M, a score alert. Texas A&M just got a touchdown. That will be 17-30 in the third quarter with 10:29 left. 2nd and 10. An incomplete pass again. 4th and 7. It will be a touchback, and Michigan State will have back the ball. Hopefully, they might be able to come back. Washington might be able to upset them. We were watching a lot of games. Louisiana Tech 20-34. Utah San Diego still is nothing. Texas somehow they have the ball. It's 20-31 in that game. Some interesting things happening on all of the other stations with college football. 3rd and 10. Steps up, throws to number 4. That will be a first down on the 21 or 22-yard line for USC. Michigan State able to get it. He will get up to the 31. Steps out of bounds. That will be Michigan State first down. And also a USC first down. Throws to number 2 now for USC. And they'll get it to the 19. And he'll be out of bounds. 1st and 10. Michigan State scrambling. Scrambling. He's going to get out of bounds safely. 3:43 left in that game. And that'll be a 2nd down. They really want to just try and win the game. They want to try to not be having upset happen. More likely those should be on the top 25 because of the placement, but we'll have to see about that. 2nd and 2 for the Michigan State game. 2nd and 8 for the USC game. Michigan State steps up, throws, incomplete. A rush from number 26. That'll bring up a first down. USC around the 10. Will it be a 1st and goal though, or will it just be a first down and 10? They will call it 1st down and 10 only in that game. 3rd and 2. That Washington crowd will try and get to them, but no, he will get a catch. That'll be 1st and 10. 3:19 left, but there is a flag. So that could really cause some issues. Travis Dido, 42 yards for USC, but let's see what we're gonna see what the flag is in the Michigan State game. It is on the defense. Penalty declined. It will be a first down, Michigan State. 2nd down, USC. Again, these games just are interesting. This game might come down to the wire with Michigan State. Caleb Williams will get himself a rushing touchdown. For USC, it will be 13 to nothing currently, with a field goal pending to make it 14 to nothing. A low pass will be 3rd down and 10, Michigan State. Caleb Williams just found the open, and he was able to squeeze it in, and it'll be 14-0 now with the kick being good. Caleb Williams, what a run by him, and that'll be 14-0 against Fresno. 4-10 Michigan State. No 10, launching it, incomplete with 4th down coming up. This is going to be interesting. I think I just missed a 4th down. Yes, I did miss a 4th down. Michigan State failed 4th down. It will be 1st down Washington. 2:52 left to go in that game. USC obviously is a commotion because of that Caleb Williams touchdown that just happened. Clemson back in the red zone. Texas just got another touchdown. 38-20 in that game. Utah has just gotten a touchdown. So that's 7-0 against San Diego State. That's the only score we have in that game. It will look like Texas A&M will get the upset. I mean, they were the favorite for this game, but it is technically considered an upset. Lincoln Riley and his offense is doing very great. I think it's great that Caleb Williams and Jordan Addison were able to come. That offense is now dominating California. And because right now they probably would be losing to Fresno, but because of Lincoln Riley, Caleb Williams, all those good people, the organization for USC is just amazing now. I know Caleb Williams is, I believe, I think he's a sophomore. No. I believe SL is a sophomore. I believe he's a sophomore, and Jordan Addison, he's a junior, so we're going to expect a couple more years out of that duo. It looks like he wins a fake trick play, and he's going to take it past the 50 for Fresno. Fresno will get like a 1st down past the 50, and it looks like Washington will just start to kneel and end that game. That the final score in that game would be 39-28. And it looks like all the Washington people getting ready to run the field. And it looks like another 1st down for Fresno State. What a great win for Washington in this organization. I mean, Washington just proved to be the better team here. They will probably be ranked on the top 25 now as they will become 3-0. Michigan State will fall 2-1. They'll probably be on the top 25. They might actually lose a position depending on who they play next week. Next week, They play against Minnesota, so they'll probably win that game. Another kneel down, and we will have one more kneel down in that game, and that game will be over, and then we'll just stick to a coverage on Fresno and USC as that game. With another pass that'll be caught, that'll be like a 26, I believe. And we'll have one final kneel down to call game. And Washington is your winner, 39-28. The game is over. Everyone is excited. And now all the students are just gonna storm the field. And celebrate with those football players as they pull out a win. 39-28, the final score from Washington. And now the party will start. In Seattle, they were playing in Seattle, so now the party will begin in Seattle and all of Washington. But what a game, and that will be your final score. And we're going to take a quick break as we are going to only present you live coverage of that Fresno USC game as well as just live scores of all the other games, but we will only be showing you. We will only be doing play-by-plays for just that game. We will be right back in 30 seconds. We'll be back. And we are back. We've had such an intense game. Intense day, actually, of college football. Second and goal for Fresno. Fresno might be able to score the first point of the game right now. We're going to keep giving you updates on that game. Virginia Tech beats Wofford 27-7. Syracuse again with that game-winning touchdown. They won 32-29 against Purdue. Purdue's now 1-2. Syracuse is now 3-0 in the ACC. That game-winning touchdown came with 7 seconds left. Fresno, second down and goal, and they call a timeout real quick. Fresno will use the first timeout of the half, and that's going to take them into a quick break. As we will just give you live updates as that break is going on. Miami just settles for the field goal. That game is 7-17. Fresno State, as we know, is in the red zone. Utah has back the ball. That game is 7-0. Texas has back the ball. They could score more. It is 38-20 already. Texas winning. And then Louisiana Tech has back the ball. It is 41-20 in Clemson, which is like the Carolinas, I'm pretty sure. So some interesting games. So in about 4 minutes, we're going to take a quick little break. And we are going to give you an 11:30 recap as we will have, as we only are going to be live streaming for 20 more minutes. And then we are going to call it a night. And we will come back live tomorrow around 1:30 with live NFL Week 1 coverage for you. With all the 1 o'clock NFL games. So we'll be recapping the college football games. We'll be watching the AP Top 25, and we'll be watching the Patriots versus the Steelers, the Jets versus the Browns, Commanders versus Lions, Buccaneers, Saints, Giants, Panthers, Colts and Jaguars, and Dolphins and the Ravens. And then on Tuesday night, we'll be recapping all the games from this week, Tennessee, Sam. And so yeah, we're going to have a great week worth of live streaming. Again, we're going to be live streaming for 20 more minutes, and then we're going to be ending. But we have a good time for the last a few minutes of it. We still have the USC game, which is in a commercial break. Currently, period exactly. There's no results other than Clemson is in the red zone, so that's good to know. Clemson being in the red zone, that's good. Professor State is in the red zone, but obviously we know that they have a timeout currently. Hang on. So let's see. We will definitely keep you updated with that game. We're going to see what happens because anything could happen. Texas is now in the red zone as well. They are back in the red zone. That is a good sign. Fresno State, we are back live with coverage of that game. 30 seconds left in the first quarter, and we will take a quick break once the first quarter ends as well for the 11:30 recap. HB toss. A stiff arm, what a stiff arm, but he has to go out of bounds. He'll be third and goal in that game. Clemson with a touchdown. Cole Pace rushed up the middle for a 40-yard touchdown. That game will be 47-7. And Clemson should have the win in the bag. I wouldn't be surprised if they take the win. And I would be surprised if they lost it. 5 seconds left, 4 seconds left. They're trying to hike it right. I think right before. He won't snap it, and that'll be it looks like that'll be the end of the first quarter. He asked for a snap, he wouldn't get one. So that will be the end of the first quarter. We are live with 5 football games. We will be right back in 2 minutes with 11:30 recap and the second quarter action. We will be back in exactly 1 minute and 30 seconds. We'll be back. And we're back. Hello, welcome to the 11:30 update / recap. Welcome if you just joined us. Welcome to the Football Center special edition called Football Edition. Let's get to recapping. 34-13, Pitt beats Western Michigan. We are not going to go over things. We are still going. 49-14, Oklahoma beats Nebraska. 59-0, Michigan wins. 31-0, Kentucky wins. 48-7, Georgia wins. Texas State versus Baylor, Baylor wins 42-7. 42-0, Mississippi against Georgia Tech. Oregon upsets BYU 41-20. Penn State beats Auburn 41-12. Alabama beats LA Monroe 63-7. Wake Forest barely survives, but they win 37-36 against Liberty. NC State wins 27-14. Oklahoma State wins 63-7. Ohio State crushes Toledo 77-21. Tennessee wins 63-6. Arkansas wins 38-27. And Washington upsets Michigan State 39-28. And Florida barely hangs on, but they win 31-28 to a missed field goal last minute, and then they kneeled. So currently, we have Louisiana Tech 20-48 with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Texas just kicked the field goal, so it's 41-20. Texas winning against UTSA with 4:59 left. Texas A&M is beating Miami, Florida, 17-6 with 2:08 left of the third quarter. Utah is at the red zone, 7-0 with 2:54 left in the second quarter, and Fresno State is losing 14-0, but they are in the red zone with the start of the second quarter just beginning right now. So we are bringing you live coverage of that game as well as just the live scores of the other games. It is 3rd and goal. They are at the 5-yard line of USC. 3-for-6 Jake Haener, 27 yards for him so far. Pass in the end zone, it is tipped and it will be no good. It will be an incomplete pass. It will be 4th and goal. Currently for Utah, it's 2nd and 8 on the SDSG 10 here in the red zone. In that game, number 18 was able to get his hand on it, tip it, and that is how it will be incomplete. So now number 48, Abraham Montano, 4-for-7 on field goals this season. He's going to try a 23-yarder. It is up, and it will be good. And Fresno State will get the first scoring of the game. It is 14-3. And they finally get something against USC. Next week, one of the games that we're going to be recapping is Michigan and Maryland. That is next Saturday. So that is a game that we'll recap. One of the games that we'll be recapping. There are many other games. There's Clemson, Wake Forest. There's Florida, Tennessee, Arkansas, Texas A&M. There are some good games that will be coming on, and so we'll be watching most. I'm unaware of the stream schedule next week. We'll keep you updated throughout the week about that. We'll see what games we'll be live streaming next Saturday, because we will either be watching the night games or doing the early games. We do the early games, or we go out of Pittsburgh, Clemson, Wake Forest, Baylor, Ohio State, Kent State, Georgia, and Penn State, and Central Michigan. We do the night games, so probably be Northern Illinois, Kentucky, Arkansas, Texas A&M, Connecticut, NC State, Wisconsin, Ohio State, Vanderbilt, Alabama, Kansas State, Oklahoma, USC versus Oregon State, Wyoming and BYU, and Utah and Arizona State. Jordan Addison is the lead receiver in receiving yards for USC. He's actually a transfer, and he leads all receivers. Oh, he first down USC, actually. Utah just got a touchdown. Now it's 14-0 against SDSU. Oh, it'll be a fake back. Caleb scrambling now. He's a scramble. It'll be 2nd down. Maybe we got like 4 on it. I don't know what the plan was there. Clemson has back the ball, so they will probably get a kneel down, and they will be Louisiana Tech 48-20. Your final score in that game. That game will end. That'll be the Jordan Addison. He'll get up to the 40-yard line. for USC. That'll be a first down and 10. Healy has a receiving touchdown today. So the final game that we will be seeing come to an end on the live stream will be UTSA in Texas. And tomorrow we'll recap all the college games as well, especially Texas A&M and Miami, SDSU versus Utah, and USC versus Fresno State, the game that we're watching currently right now. And it will be a rush from number 6, and it'll be second down and maybe like about 3 or 4. Second down and 2, they call it. Caleb Williams has 101 passing yards. He also has some rushing yards as well as a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown to Jordan Addison, which was the first touchdown of the game. It was a 2-yarder. Number 6 with another rush, he'll get up for a first down. UTSA has the ball against Texas currently. So we shall see if we have a late touchdown happening. Utah back in the red zone. It seems as they got back the ball very fast. I don't know what happened. It looks like a fumble whenever they kicked off, and Utah has back the ball. Caleb with a fake to number 6. He throws it deep. It looks like it was intended for... Who was it? I couldn't tell who that was. It looks like number 4. It was intended for number 4. It'll be a second down and 10. For USC. 2:13 left in that Texas UTSA game. Three seconds. Caleb. That should be a delay of game. They won't call a delay of game. That'll be 2nd and 15. Miami, Florida is in the 4th quarter now. We will not be live streaming coverage of that 4th quarter, sadly. YouTube likes to end my live stream. Will end at 11:45. That's when I have to stop it. So we'll take a quick break. But before we do, we just want to let you know that Utah has got a touchdown, so that will probably be 21-20, nothing, 21-0. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back in just a minute. We are back. We thank you for sticking with us this Saturday evening as we are covering 4 college football games currently. UTSA is in the red zone. I think that's a little too late for that, but they are back in the red zone. We're going to see what happens there with that. We're actually going to bring you live coverage of that game, a live play-by-play coverage. Since that game is winding down so fast, we'll try and get on. They're live with 45 seconds left in that game, so we're going to watch that real quick for that game. I'm just going to find that game. the extra point is good for that game. 22 seconds left. It will be 3rd and 11 at Texas. Texas's 18 for UTSA. As we were watching the final moments of that game and this will be one of the final moments of our live stream coverage tonight. We thank everyone for being with us these past 3 hours. Taking a little rush for about 5 yards. It will be 3rd and 11 for UTSA. 22 seconds left. Texas was 19. He's going to try and run. He's going to scramble. Incomplete pass. It will be 4th and 11, 16 seconds left in that game. Unlikely to go for it, and maybe if they, I don't know. Missouri State, that game, Arkansas wasn't able to get upset, but they were able to come back in that game and avoid an upset. Going forward, incomplete. It'll be 4th and 4 for USC. 4th and 11, UTSA is going for it. He's scrambling. A lob. He's gonna lob it. That'll be way too far. Incomplete. 5 seconds will be left. We will have a kneel down. And your final score for this game will be 41-20. Thank everyone for watching. We will so we'll give you just a quick update. USC 14-30 as we end the live stream, and Texas will hang on to win 41-20. They will move up to 2-1, while UTSA will fall to 1-2. First and 10 and we would like to thank everyone for watching us on this special Saturday evening. We will see everyone back here tomorrow at 1:30 for NFL highlights for the 1 o'clock game. With that, I'm Crafty's friend E. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see everyone next time.